Yo, Stocks and Bars Podcast. I'm your host, X-tro, and today I got with me one of my killers. This is a guy who I've known pretty much half my life. This is a guy who helped me feel empowered to do this very podcast. I've learned a lot from you over the years, and I appreciate you. And I wanted to make sure that I gave the flowers while you could smell them. Y'all know him, Prince of the stock market. Your favorites, thousand or millionaires, billionaires, thousand, all of that.
That's me.
That's my man's right
Your favorite
there.
billionaire's broke person. That's me.
What up, killer?
What's up, man? Chilling.
You know, it was only right to have you be the first guy on the podcast, man. So
I appreciate
thank you. Yeah, you know, it's nothing, man. Thank you for taking the time out.
Yep.
This episode, we're going to pretty much ridicule ourselves because we're going to talk about Bitcoin. And before we even got into this, we had zero idea about it. And to tell you the truth, I still don't know anything about it, man. So this is going to be more of a discussion amongst ourselves about, you know, why we really haven't taken the time out to try to find out more about it and, you know, just the overall history about it. So let's rewind this one back. It was, what was it, 2017? So that'd make that 3 years ago.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember it was late one of those years, 2017, 2016. No, it was 17 because I just started my new job in 2016. So Bitcoin, that's when it started going up, right? And it was a frenzy. Everybody was talking about this. And you was getting hit up, I was getting hit up, and we like, nah, ain't nothing to it. Ignore it. We was clowning it the whole nine, right? So I think we hopped on a podcast at the end of that year. And we was dogging it, right? You remember that episode?
I do. I remember that Bitcoin episode.
Yeah, man. We was talking about the top and, you know, how it wasn't worth anything and all of that. So here we are now, right?
It's worth something. It's worth something, definitely.
So how do you feel about it from that point up until here as far as the Bitcoin frenzy goes?
Man, I feel terrible. And I don't really feel that. I feel terrible from 17 on to now. But you know, I really feel bad about 2011. You know, I had a chance to buy this 2011 at $5. Somebody came up to me. I was at a birthday party. And this is my fault. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be a quick story. I'm gonna try to make it quick. It's my fault. And this changed my outlook on everything in life. I'm not even joking with you. Somebody came up to me at a birthday party and he said to everybody that was there, yo, we should buy this thing called Bitcoin. And this other dude was like, what is it? And he was like, oh, it's this like currency that like drug dealers use to like, you know, transfer money, but you can trade it. And at the time it was $5. And he was like, man, we should all just put $100 in it and see what happens. And then everybody started laughing at him and clowning him. And I didn't know what it was. And I was just sitting there looking. And then everybody else clowned him. And so I clowned him too. And I didn't buy it. Fast forward to right now, you know what? It's $54,000. You know what I'm saying?
Something like that, man. Yeah.
Every time I see that dude, I apologize to him. I'm not even joking to you. joking about it. I apologize every time I see him. Because how it changed my outlook is I was a follower. So yeah, I didn't know nothing about it, but just because everybody else was laughing, right? I laughed too, and I didn't do nothing about it. Now who laughing? You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be a follower. And then from that point on, not
Yeah.
from that point on, but once before that, when I started to climb up to like $300, $400 in like 2016, I think. Um, that was when I was like, all right, I gotta change. Just because I don't understand something, don't mean that I need to just write it off, because
Right.
I done made money on bad stocks, and I done lost money on good ones. So
Right.
you can, it's always a money making opportunity. And obviously from there, when it was a couple $100 coin, I could have bought it again, and I still didn't. So the 2017, that don't phase me that much. That 2011, that's what phased me, because a hundred
That's the
dollars
one
would
that
have
hit.
turned me into a millionaire for $5, right? What's that?
Yeah.
20 coins at $100. No,
At $100
that's
bucks.
20 coins.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
20 coins.
50K. Would I be a millionaire right now?
50 times 20.
Man, I don't mess around with the I'm doing it out of my calculator right now. Yeah, it would be exactly 1 million right now. 50,
Yeah.
50K. And people out there like, man, you trade stocks. Can you do that? Do that math. No wonder why you every favorite
So
billionaire, favorite thousandaire. You can't do no math.
I remember that year because there was this dude and he was telling me about it too. And this is when it was on a up and up, and it was like I want to say it was like 2000 a coin or something. And he was telling me about it, and I was straight dismissive, right? You know me, killer. I'm a creature of habits, right? So I like what I like.
Right.
So I saw it and I read the chart and I was like, that's a little too high for me. I don't really see how this could work. So at least let me bust down like my thought process as to why I didn't do it. Cause I don't understand it. I don't understand like what a Bitcoin is. I don't understand how you spend it, how it translates to a dollar. So that was my one thing, right? My second thing, it was this. So I started to learn about it after he told me about it. And I was like, all right, well, how do you get down? He was like, all right, well, you got to get this thing called like a digital wallet. And once you do that, you put your money in it. Then after you use that, then you use uh what's the
Coinbase.
Coinbase?
Coinbase.
Yeah, Coinbase. So you use your digital wallet, you buy it in Coinbase, and that's how you get started. Then he was telling me about other coins, and I'm like, whoa. So there's more? So now there's like a whole bunch of different coins. So then that confused me too. But the thing that stopped me for real was he told me that the digital wallet could get hacked. And I said, so you could lose it and there's no culpability. He's like, yeah. I'm like, ooh. That's the thing right there that stopped me in my tracks. And I was like, I'm gonna let this one play out. So that 2017 didn't really phase me. But like you got your moment in 2011. This 2020 to 21 move, I'm looking at it like, wow, I should have paid attention. I was sleeping at the wheel because there's money to be made. And I completely just wrote it off because I'm just so used to the way that I make my own money.
Yeah, yeah.
So me and you have learned a lot over our journey of doing this. So if there is an opportunity to get it, what price would you get it now?
You know what? Uh, y- I just cashed out of it was like a partial coin. I had bought a coin in November for like 20,000. It was a partial. I spent $100. So it lets you buy partial.
Okay.
And then I
Okay.
just cashed it out on Saturday for $260.
Okay.
So that was a good move. That's over
Yeah, that
100%.
was a solid
That's
move.
almost 200%. You know what I'm saying? So,
So,
as far as buying like a full coin, I don't think I'll ever buy a full coin. You know what I'm saying? I think that I've
yo,
missed that. boat. But the thing is that when you trying to read charts for Bitcoin, I don't think that the same stuff that we do with stocks applies.
Yeah.
And that's where kind of like even in 2000, I won't mention 2011 because I was still kind of like finding my own style with the stocks. I didn't have my own style. So I can't
Yeah.
say to because if somebody would show me a chart of Bitcoin 2011, I wouldn't even have known what to do because I didn't have my own
Yeah.
style. 2017 though, I if I would have looked at a chart, I would have been trying to find support resistance, stuff like that, and it wouldn't have worked because it doesn't it doesn't do the same things as normal stocks. I'm pretty sure you can find support and resistance on there, but it just doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't think it plays the same as normal stocks. And you mentioned what was a you missed out, and I'm assuming that you don't want to miss out on anything else, like if you don't understand it.
Yeah.
And I know we ain't talking about this on this podcast, but there's one other thing out there that's new that I don't understand, that I don't want to buy, that could come back to bite me again. It's those NFTs. You heard of those?
I heard of that. So Steph has said something about it, and I didn't click the links or anything about it, but I got familiar with that just through him.
Okay. It's not like Bitcoin, but it's similar to Bitcoin in that it's something brand new, right?
Yeah.
And we tend to dismiss brand new stuff because we dismiss or we don't like things that we don't understand. And if you go back
Right.
even further than that, right? We don't understand things that we don't know. So um I don't want to get into a habit of just because something is brand new and I don't understand it, that I don't take a look at it or give it a chance, because that's the type of behavior that makes you miss out
Right.
on a move like $5 to 50,000, right? That's a life changing move right
Yeah.
there.
Missed out.
All because, in my mind, I was an old dude. So to me, being old don't have nothing to do with age. It has something to do with like mindset. So
Right.
if I can't adapt and change and look at things that I don't understand in a way to understand it, right? And I just because I don't understand it, I'm just like, nah, man, I can't mess with it. Then I'm old.
Right.
No, it's a lot of 20-year-olds that's old out there, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of 70, 80-year-olds that's not old.
Right.
It's like a mindset. So now with the NFTs, I'm looking at that like, yo, I don't understand it, and it don't even seem like something I would do. But people making money off of it, so I need to pay attention.
Right. Yeah, I'm in the same boat because we basically Toys R Us ourselves out of Bitcoin.
We blockbusted ourselves.
Because we ain't want to adapt to change. When I think about it, hindsight's always 2020, right? There's no way at that time that we would have ever thought, yo, this is going to 50,000, Because
Right.
you and I probably would have sold this way too early.
Yeah, I would have been out early. If I would have been in at $5, that thing hit like 200. I would have been out. I'm out.
Right, because we dealing in the percentage land, so
Yeah.
we know how to control what we can control, and that's just our mindset. There's no way we would have ever got into that and said, I'm holding this long term. Everything.
Even though to be honest with you, man, I bought the Bitcoin, not a full Bitcoin, like a partial, in November, and I really did not know it was there until I needed to cash app somebody, and I saw I had money there.
Oh, okay. So you bought it through Cash App.
I bought through Cash App. Yeah.
Okay.
So the reason what happened was, I like Square, I
Yeah.
like Cash App,
Yeah.
but I had never bought a stock or nothing through them. It was no reason for me to buy a stock. The platform was
Right.
terrible for stocks, and so
Holler at
I
us
was
so we can fix your platform.
So I was like, yo, I want to trade something on here to see how it is, but I'm not buying no stocks. I was like, let me just buy a Bitcoin. And I was like, I don't have to buy a full Bitcoin, right? I can just put $100 in it. And that's what I did. And I kind of just I just wanted to see how it traded,
Yeah.
how Cash App was trading, and it just kind of sat there. I didn't think I was gonna make anything. I didn't think I was gonna make 100%, definitely.
Yeah.
But it kind of just sat there, and I just forgot about it. Well, over the weekend, I had to Cash App somebody, and I saw it sitting in there, and I was like, oh, okay, I got, I made a couple bucks on this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
man.
cashed it out and sent some money off. That's what happened there. So it's possible that I could have just been
Forgot
like, man,
about it.
let me just see what this about. Got it on Coinbase, forgot,
Yeah.
yesterday come around. I'm like, man, let me see Coinbase. I got the app, open it up. I got $1 million. I'd have fainted.
You be like, yo, whose account is this? Oh, that's me? Let me
Yeah, I would have been fainted, man. So it's possible. Possible.
That was so when we look at it, that was a 7-year run, right? So no. I'm sorry. If it was 2017 to now, that was a 3-year run. So in three
From
years,
2000 to 50, it's like 55,000, 54, 55,000 right now.
that's crazy. This cats, uh, this cats who they would have held on from that time in 2011 to now, stupid
Yeah, I
money.
mean, it's people. If you want to compare this to like GameStop, it's people that then got into GameStop at like $30 when it started to rise a couple of weeks ago or a couple months ago. That's still in it right now.
Yeah.
They did not sell it at 400. They believe that thing going to 1,000, 2,000. They in it. So it's people out there that do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just gonna hold it.
It wouldn't have been me, man.
Nah, it wouldn't have been me. Like I said, I would have been out at 200, and I'm probably being very generous saying 200. That thing might have hit. That thing might have hit $25.
And I've been like, ching, and out. Because it's hard to see the vision, right? We've been doing this for a minute. And it's very easy for anybody in this day and age to be like, yo, in 2000, I would have bought 100 shares of Apple, this, that, or get out of here. There's no way you would have even had the vision to hold it for this time frame to get to where it's at right now. So
Right.
stop. Just stop trying to
Yeah, I
trick
don't even
yourself.
think Steve Jobs knew it. I don't even think Steve Jobs knew it was gonna do this. Apple. You
No.
know.
Yeah, there's no way to know that because there's a whole long list of stocks out there that everybody believes is going to get to 100, 200, 300, whatever. And they still
Not
sitting in
not
the,
only
yeah.
that,
And they just still sitting
not
still.
not only that, but there's a whole long list of events that have to happen.
Yeah.
You know, and those events that happen, some of them are good, some of them are bad.
Yeah.
So if you in it, let's say you were in Apple in 2000, I don't know what the share price was. I ain't even gonna look it up. But if you was in Apple in 2000, and I remember when the iPhone first came out, I think the stock had popped, but it wasn't really selling that well at first,
I
because they had a bunch of problems with it. Uh, you telling me like, oh man, with everything else that was out, Sidekick, all that BlackBerry, all that other stuff, you tell me you weren't gonna sell Apple back then when it wasn't looking good.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah. Stop kidding yourself, man. It wasn't going to happen. Like, it's very difficult. Like, even when I read charts now, I can predict the price based on what I see in that very moment. That's it. I can't sit here and tell you 20 years from now, this is going to quadruple. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody out there who can say, yeah, I saw Tesla going all the way there. Like, no, you didn't.
Yeah, right. I will say though, I feel like that I can tell if something is undervalued and where I feel like the market cap should be.
Yeah.
Now, but I can't say like, Tesla when it was $30. That's another one, by the way, that I missed out in 2011 that, you know, I could tell you that story too. Uh, um, I can't sit here and tell you that Tesla in 2011 was going to be, pre if we don't adjust for the split right now, it's what, $600 or something. We split 5 times.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I can't tell you that it would have went from 30 to 4,000. There's no way.
No, nobody knew that. And the way it was moving, it was in a range for so long. Nobody anticipated that, right? I think it started to blow up after it got out the $400 range. Then it just shot all the way to 1,000, just over like a 2 to 3 month span. Nobody saw that. Nobody. But yeah, man. Bitcoin. What's your thoughts on it now? Do you see it continue to go higher, or do you feel like this is it? Or is there gonna be another coin contender that steps in and takes the spotlight?
I think Bitcoin is always going to be the leader. I do. And I think it will go higher because it doesn't matter if it's terrible or useful or not. It just matters, are people buying it?
Right.
And they are. They're still buying it. So if they're still buying it, I think it's still going to go up. Now, how do you value it? I don't really understand. I know you have to mine it. There's a finite amount of Bitcoins out there. Obviously, people's been mining like crazy since this thing has taken off. So obviously, there's not a lot of coins left. When I say not a lot, it could be like 10,000 coins left or something, or it could be 10 million. I don't know what they feel like is a lot and what's not. But the coins are what I would consider the market cap. Like, so if there's only, but it would work in reverse. So if there's only 10,000 coins left to mine, then this could probably go to something like, $300,000.
Yeah, because
if there's like
limited supply.
Exactly. If there's like 8 billion coins left to mine, then it probably won't. Because there's too many. There's too many.
Yeah, man. I like it. I think it's a good play. I could tell you right now, I have my interest in it mainly because it is a disruptor. And you and I love disruptive services because Bitcoin is something that can be able to give the power to people instead of the banks. To talk about what you did as far as the partial purchase of it, I think that's a good idea for anybody who wants to get involved. If you have access to a Cash App or a Coinbase or whatever, I think it's at least something that you should get into. And you know what? I'm getting it. I'm going to put 100 in like you did and do the same exact thing because that's the only way you're going to learn. We've talked about this many a times for many years. The only way you're going to really understand it is get involved. And once you jump in, then you kind of force yourself, all right, what's it doing? Okay, I understand that. All right, cool. Like, I don't understand the mining part, but my $100 is about to make me understand the mining part.
Once you put your money in something, you're gonna start to learn about it real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got your money in it.
Yeah, man. The other one is Ethereum.
Ethereum. I like Ethereum.
Yeah, I saw that one. I think that one is a good one. And then I heard of the Dogecoin thing. I heard that was like a joke or something like that.
I don't really, it's so many coins out there.
Yeah.
I don't really, I've heard that it was a joke too, kind of like, a worthless coin. There's a lot of worthless coins out there though.
Yeah.
But that's what I heard. I don't know for sure. I just know, when Elon Musk started tweeting about it, that's when it started to go crazy a little bit. Well, I mean, crazy, it went from like half a cent. I'm making this up. I know it was like a penny coin, but it may have went from like half a cent to like 7 cents. That's a huge move.
Yeah, that is. Percentage wise.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because Dogecoin
That means if you would have put like $100 in there at like half a penny, you'd have like $2,000-$3,000 right now.
All for nothing. Just a quick move. Nothing. Yeah. Yo.
Maybe not 2 or 3. It might be like 1,500 or something.
You get some money.
But every time it go up a half a cent, you're gonna get $100.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna put 100 in this Bitcoin. I'm gonna do it the same way through Cash App, and I'm gonna just let it sit there and see what it do. And I'm gonna get my experience.
It was like 20,000 in November or something like that when I bought it. Well, the only reason why I did it was because I wanted to see how Cash App's trading platform, how to trade anything on there. And I was just like, man, I don't want to do stocks. So I was like, I'm gonna do Bitcoin.
It's 0 fees.
No, they charge $4.95. Well, at least I don't know if they charge a percentage, but it was $4.95 for my 100. So that would be what, 4% or something like that, almost 5%. Which they making a killing if they charging 5%. I need to buy some more of that Square stock.
Your Bitcoin finance your Square purchase. That's it, man. That's all we got for you, Stocks and Bars. Thanks for checking out. And we about to head into these bars, and we're gonna close this out. Make sure you check us out every single month. Make sure you check my man's out, Marathon Money Plus, where you get all your plays. We ain't doing it for free no more. Hit us up. Where can you find you?
At Camboni11, CAMBONI11 on anything, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Shoot, I might even start OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? You never know. If I do, it's gonna be Camboni11. You feel me?
Just Google Camboni11. Some gonna pop up.
So I can't. Something gonna pop up. Something's definitely gonna pop up. If it's OnlyFans, if you Google Camboni11, something gonna pop up. All right.
You know where to find me. That's at wincrease team, any platform as well. So until the next one, we check you. All right, peace.
Peace.
You don't know what you're doing.
I had no idea.
You don't know what you're doing.
Nothing about Bitcoin.
You don't know what you're doing.
Let me explain it.
You don't know what you're doing.
Check it. It was 2017. Remember this shit. We all seen what we never seen. Everyone was talking about Bitcoin. I told them all to get gone. Away from me with your devil scheme. But they insisted and I still didn't listen when they said it's screaming. I took a look at the charts and the levels read. I said it's peaked. It was dead to me. We clowned it on a podcast that lasted a simple week. But to our credit, what we said then was correct then. It rebounded from 3,000 and buyers stepped in. We doubted the dreams about it, but buyers kept spending. 3 years later, them same buyers kept grinning. Now we them same guys who didn't get it, even though we just witnessed reversal death sentence. We could have made enough money to fund like 10 pensions, I admit it. Hey,
What you're doing.
I had no idea,
You don't know
but I hope you understand. Forgive me, Bitcoin.
You don't know what you're doing.
We're gonna turn that around.